Most engines don't die from old age. They die because you followed advice designed to sell cars, not make them last. That factory maintenance schedule in your glove box, it's built to get you through the warranty period, not to 500,000 miles. That's why some engines give up at 130,000 while others cruise past 500,000 without a rebuild. Here's what separates cars rotting in junkyards from the ones still running strong at 400,000 miles. It's not luck, it's not the brand. It's 15 specific habits that protect the parts most likely to fail. In this video, I'm breaking down proven maintenance strategies based on what mechanics actually see in their bays every day. These aren't theories. These are the habits that keep engines alive long after the payments are done. Let's get started. Habit 15. Follow your oil life monitor. Stop changing oil every 3,000 miles. That rule comes from the 1970s when engines ran looser and oil broke down faster. Modern synthetic oils have changed everything. If your car has an oil life monitoring system, trust it. These systems track your actual driving and typically land between 7,500 and 10,000 miles. Severe conditions change that. Frequent short trips under 10 miles, stop-and-go traffic, extreme temps, towing, or dusty environments mean change it every 5,000 to 7,500 miles instead. For pre-2010 vehicles or conventional oil, stick with 5,000-mile intervals. Change oil at least once a year regardless of mileage. Always use the specified oil grade and quality filters like Mobil 1 or Bosch. Your oil life monitor knows you're driving better than any sticker. Habit 14. Change transmission fluid every 60,000 miles. Lifetime fluid means lifetime of the warranty, not your car. That's marketing. The fluid breaks down, collects metal shavings, and hides damage until you feel slipping. By then, you're looking at a $4,000 rebuild. Drain and fill every 60,000 miles. Hybrids can push to 70,000 to 80,000. Never flush if it hasn't been changed in 150,000 miles. Flushing old fluid can dislodge debris and kill the transmission. Always use exact OEM fluid. Toyota WS for Toyotas, Honda ATFDU1 for Hondas. Universal fluid causes long-term failure. Habit 13. Flush coolant every 3 to 5 years. Coolant turns acidic over time and eats water pumps, hoses, and heater cores. Watch for sweet smells, white smoke, or dropping coolant levels without visible leaks. That's early head gasket failure. Flush every 3 to 5 years with manufacturer-specified coolant only. Red stays red, green stays green. Don't mix colors. Different coolants use different corrosion inhibitors and mixing neutralizes protection. Habit 12. Replace timing belts by manual and age. When timing belts break in interference engines, you get catastrophic damage. Check your manual for the interval. It varies from 60,000 to 105,000 miles. Honda, Toyota, and VW models typically specify 60,000 to 90,000 miles. Here's the key. Age matters as much as mileage. Replace after 7 to 10 years maximum, even at low miles. Rubber degrades from heat and time. Low mileage belts can snap after 8 years from brittle rubber. Replace the tensioner, idler pulley, and water pump at the same time. Same labor prevents future failures. Follow your manual's mileage but respect the time limit. Cheap insurance versus a $4,000 engine rebuild. Habit 11. Use high-quality spark plugs. Worn spark plugs don't just cause misfires, they kill catalytic converters. A weak spark leads to incomplete combustion, which sends raw fuel into your exhaust. That fuel ignites inside the cat and melts the ceramic honeycomb. I've seen $60 worth of neglected spark plugs turn into $3,000 in damage. Most plugs rated for 100,000 miles start failing around 60,000 to 70,000, especially in turbocharged or direct injection engines where carbon buildup is worse. Short trips and stop-and-go traffic make it even worse. Stick with quality brands matched to your vehicle. NGK Iridium Ni or Laser Iridium for Japanese cars, Denso Iridium TT for hybrids and imports, Bosch Iridium for European vehicles, Motorcraft or AC Delco if you're driving a Ford or GM. When you replace the plugs, check them for signs of problems. If the ceramic is wet with oil or the threads are crusted with coolant, you don't just have a plug problem, you've got a leak that needs attention. Replace your plugs every 60,000 to 70,000 miles. Habit 10. Replace fuel filters every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Your fuel filter has one job: keep dirt and debris out of your injectors. When it clogs, it does the opposite. I've pulled filters so packed with sediment they looked like coffee grounds. That gunk doesn't just slow fuel flow, it kills fuel pumps and clogs injectors. You might not notice at first, but eventually your car starts hesitating under load, misfiring, or stalling. By then, the damage is spreading through your fuel system. Most cars need a new filter every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. If you tow frequently, drive in dusty areas, or run lower-grade gas, do it sooner. Always use OEM or name-brand filters like Bosch, Motorcraft, or AC Delco. Cheap off-brand filters can deteriorate and leak fibers into your fuel lines, and never trust a mechanic who says they blew it out to clean it. That's lazy. Just replace it. A $20 filter is cheaper than a $400 fuel pump. Habit 9. Flush brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, which means it absorbs moisture from the air. Over time, that water content drops the boiling point by over 100 degrees. Fresh DOT3 fluid boils around 401 degrees Fahrenheit, but after sitting in your system for 7 years, it might boil at 280 degrees or less. When brake fluid boils during heavy braking, air bubbles form. Your pedal goes soft and your stopping power disappears. That's not just dangerous, it's a deal breaker for any car you're planning to keep long term. Buy a $20 brake fluid tester. Dip the probe in your reservoir and press the button. If it reads over 3% moisture, flush the system. Don't wait for symptoms. Flush your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years regardless of mileage. And always use the exact fluid type your car requires: DOT3, DOT4, or DOT 5.1. They're not interchangeable. Buy a $20 brake fluid tester. Dip the probe in your reservoir and press the button. If it reads over 3% moisture, flush the system. Don't wait for symptoms. Flush your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years regardless of mileage. And always use the exact fluid type your car requires: DOT3, DOT4, or DOT 5.1. They're not interchangeable. Habit 8. Change differential fluid every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Gear oil breaks down and collects metal shavings. Differentials whine for months, then lock up completely. Warm the car, remove fill plug first, drain, wipe the magnetic plug, refill with exact spec oil. Change every 30,000 to 50,000 miles if you tow, off-road, or use AD frequently. Normal driving, 60,000 miles. Habit 7. Replace PCV valve every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Failed PCV valves cause oil consumption and blown seals. Engines burn a quart every 1,000 miles from this $15 part. It twists out near the valve cover. Replace it, check the hose. 5 minutes prevents $1,200 oil leaks. Habit 6. Clean MAF sensor every 12,000 to 15,000 miles. Dirty sensors cause sluggish performance and poor fuel economy. Before buying a $200 replacement, clean it with CRC MAF cleaner. Never touch the wires, let it air dry, reinstall. This $10 fix restores power. Clean every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, sooner with oiled air filters. Habit 5. Check alignment with tire rotations. Check alignment every tire rotation, about 6,000 to 8,000 miles. Look for uneven wear, off-center steering, or pulling. Bad alignment wears tires 30% faster and damages suspension. Costs $80 to $150 but saves replacing tires early. Check immediately after hitting potholes. Habit 4. Never rev a cold engine. Cold oil means metal-on-metal contact. Idle 30 seconds for oil pressure to build. Drive gently under 3,000 RPM until the temp gauge moves. Critical for turbos spinning over 100,000 RPM. Cold revving destroys bearings and shortens engine life. Habit 3. Avoid excessive idling. Idling drops oil pressure and runs rich, washing fuel down cylinders. This dilutes oil and builds carbon in direct injection engines. Don't idle 10 minutes to warm up. Start, wait 45 to 60 seconds, drive gently. Warms faster without damage. Habit 2. Wash undercarriage regularly. Road salt and mud corrode brake lines, fuel lines, and frame rails. Subframes can snap from neglected salt buildup. If you drive in snow, rinse monthly in winter. Beach areas and dirt roads have the same problem. Standard car washes don't count unless they hit the undercarriage. Habit 1. Keep a maintenance log. Nobody remembers what was done when. Use a notebook or app to track it. Track every service, part, and date. Prevents missed maintenance, boosts resale value, provides warranty proof, spots patterns early. These 15 habits aren't complicated and they won't make you a master mechanic, but they are the difference between an engine that quits at 150,000 miles and one that's still running strong at 500,000. The key is consistency. Stay ahead of the maintenance, don't skip the small stuff, and your car will outlast your payments by decades. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits are you already doing, and which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button because I've got more videos coming that'll save you thousands in repairs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.